Shalom, my friends. I hope you're having a nice day, that you had a nice Shabbat and a nice weekend. And as we begin this week, I wanted to come to you with a few updates and also to discuss with you what to expect over the day ahead. First and foremost, here's what's going on over the next week at CDT as we continue to meet through Zoom and Facebook in our virtual congregation. Tomorrow night, I invite you to join Mike on Facebook for a musical moment with Mike as he will let us take a step back from the middle of the week and have a moment of spirituality and reflection and music. So join him and sing along from wherever you are by signing on to our Facebook page. Wednesday morning at 11 on our Zoom account, we will continue our study of the book of Leviticus. So I hope you will join me as we continue to dive into this book that discusses holiness and purity and health and the health of the community at large. So please join me on Wednesday morning. Then on Thursday, we have a number of things. First, at 10 o'clock in the morning, the prime timers will meet on Zoom for their weekly coffee with me. And this week, we will discuss the movie A Serious Man, the Coen brothers' take and midrash on the book of Job. So you can watch the movie on Netflix, and if you want, also read a few chapters, the first and the last specifically, of the book of Job to help you prepare for this, what should be a very exciting and exhilarating conversation. Then at 11 o'clock on our Facebook page, Molly's Israeli Kitchen is back, and she will teach us how to make her version of spaghetti with Alfredo sauce. Just like every other dish she's made so far, I'm sure this one will be just delicious. They've all been fantastic to date. Then we have a very interesting program and a very exciting opportunity on Thursday evening. I would like to invite you to join me either through Zoom or on our Facebook Live page for a very important conversation that we're going to have with Dr. Elliot Razes and with Holly York. Elliot is a member of CDT. He also is an infectious disease specialist at the CDC, and Holly is the executive director of North Fulton Community Charities. And we're going to discuss with them what do we know and how can we help. A very frank discussion about really what's going on in the world, what we do know about COVID-19 and its prognosis and how we are looking at the future in terms of finding a cure, finding a vaccine, and finding a treatment. And then we'll discuss with Holly how we can continue not only to support one another and support our synagogue community, but support the broader Atlanta community, the North Fulton community, and specifically those who are in the most need, our friends and neighbors. On Friday, we have Taught Shabbat at 5:30 on our Facebook page. And then for our Kabbalat Shabbat service, which will begin with story time and a song session at 7:15, we're going to invite Chief Chris Coons, Chief Chris Byers, and Marilyn Margolis, the Johns Creek Fire Chief, Johns Creek Police Chief, and the CEO of Emory Johns Creek, respectively, to join us so that we as a community can thank them and thank their organizations for all of the work they've done to serve our community, not only generally that they do, but especially during the recent crisis and pandemic. Saturday morning, we will continue our Shabbat worship with story time at 9:15 on our Facebook page, which will then be followed at 10 o'clock also on Facebook with our Shachrit morning service and Torah reading. Then at 7:30, I invite you to join me for Havdalah, our service of separation, as we say farewell to Shabbat for the week and look ahead to the week to come. Then on Sunday, our religious school invites the entire congregation to join us for a special day of programs in honor of Yom HaAtzmaut, in honor of Israeli Independence Day. Watch your email and watch Facebook for more information in the coming days about these exciting programs. What I really want to talk to you about today, now that we have looked at the rest of the week, is the day that begins as the sun goes down tonight. In just a couple hours, we will welcome in and mark this sad day of Yom Hashoah, of Holocaust Remembrance and Memorial Day. Yesterday in our religious school, all of our classes, from pre-K through confirmation, spent the day learning about Yom Hashoah, not specifically learning about the Holocaust itself, but learning about the values and lessons that we can take on this day and from that horrible event. The values of kindness and love and cooperation and friendship. Our students all heard stories, engaged in discussions, and did different projects throughout the day at appropriate age levels where they were able to dive into these lessons and values and really take away some meaningful ideas and morals and ethics that hopefully will allow them to do the work of tikkun, the work of repairing this world wherever they see it is broken. It is a tradition on Yom Hashoah to light a candle, a yellow memorial candle. And following this email message, you will be able to see in the bottom of the email another link to a YouTube video that was a service that was put together by our 9th and 10th grade classes that marks this day, that speaks of all of the work that our religious school students did over the past day and honors the memory of the victims of the Shoah. During the video, there will be an opportunity for each of you to light your candle, and I will light mine with you in just a moment. All of our students' artwork that they sent in examples of to Molly, our education director, will be able to be seen in the upcoming newsletter. So you can look for not only your child's artwork, but the other students as well. We enter this day of Yom HaShoah, this day of sadness and grief, this day of memory, with hope for the future. Hope that our youngest have learned these values and lessons. Hope that we will be able to continue to work together, to love one another, and to be together as one human family, supporting each other and taking care of one another. And if anything, this recent pandemic has shown us that we do have the ability to watch out for not only our fellow members of CDT, our fellow congregants, but also our fellow human beings. So we light now this memorial candle for Yom HaShoah. Zichronam Livracha. May all of the victims of the Holocaust, all of those who have no one to say Kaddish for them, may their memories be a blessing. Shavua Tov.